Hey everybody, it's Cam K. This episode is presented in partnership with our friends at Sauble Speedway, located in Hepworth, Ontario, right by the beach. Now, Sauble Speedway offers so much great short track action, including the Russell Fencing and Deck Junior Late models, the Roots Gaspar United 8s, the Pro Late models, the ImageWraps.ca Legend cars, and yes, the Epic Racewear Bone Stock division. Head to the beach this summer to see some amazing short track action. Just go check out their website first, www.saublespeedway.ca. You get all your information there. You get your ticket information, answer some questions. They got Q&A section on there. Maybe take a look at the point standings from last year. Get yourself your directions and head to the beach for some amazing short track action. You won't regret it. They are presenting this episode of the Stickers and Scuffs podcast. Time to freshen up your racing look for 2025. We'll look no further than our partner, Epic Racewear. They specialize in custom race suits, tents, flags, marketing materials, crew shirts, t-shirts, hoodies, apparel of all sorts. Epic Racewear is just that. Epic. They're top quality products. They're designed by top quality designers. Proud supporters of our podcast, Epic Racewear is going to offer all S&S racers a special 10% discount off all racewear until the end of 2025. Visit epicracewear.ca for more information and to take advantage of this exclusive offer. Race in style, race with confidence. Choose Epic Racewear for all your racing needs. Look, feel, be epic.
Stickers and scuffs in the fast lane, yeah. Live with the raw, feel the drive, yeah. Madness on the track, we ain't slowing down. Cam and Graydon taking it around town. From the bleachers to the pits and pride, stories scream loud, no place to hide. Engine screaming gas, pedal to the floor. Ontario nights, we keep asking for more. Broadcasting live through the metal and might. Under the lights, racing pure delight. Going in a flash burning.
Yep.
What's going on, everybody? It's Graydon alongside Cam K. As always, it's December, but we're heading back to the beach, and we've got the 2024 Epic Racewear Bone Stock Series Rookie of the Year. Savannah Findlay is with us this week. How you doing, Savannah?
Good, thanks. Thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Well, we're glad you're here. This has been something we've talked about for a while since we were racing at the beach, and now we got it happening. We're glad to have you here, and we're going to talk a little bit about what got you guys into racing, your family and everything. So why don't we start there? Where did racing begin for the Findlay family?
So I grew up at the track watching my dad race ever since I was born. So he used to race at Varney. I remember being at Varney in the stands every weekend watching him, and he raced at Sauble too, and he dominated at both of those tracks. So that's kind of how I started watching racing, getting interested in it, was him racing. And then I would say 5 or 6 years ago, Austin started racing as well. And then that's when I really got the itch to start myself.
So sibling jealousy, right? Sibling jealousy is what it was, right?
Yeah.
So the number 57, that's something that we've seen, those pictures that you posted recently too of your dad. That's really cool. What is the significance of 57 to your family?
So he actually picked that, I believe, off a Heinz ketchup bottle. Just
Really?
randomly. Yeah. Just
What a
randomly.
legend.
And he's kept it ever since, and it's just been our legacy number. So we've all kept that.
Nice.
It's a very important number to us.
What I'm saying is we need to see a throwback then to the old Jimmy Spencer 57 Heinz car. Need to do a Savannah Findlay Heinz ketchup car or something like that. Heinz, here you go. This is the money right here. But Savannah, it's one thing to say, oh, I'm going to go racing, and it's another one to actually do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So the experience of actually getting out on the racetrack. Now you happen to do it. You happen to get out there for a heat race with some other old schmuck who was getting to try racing. He's only gotten started racing recently. But what were the nerves like before you got out there for your first heat? Because it worked out pretty good, but
It did,
I
yeah.
imagine the nerves were probably pretty high.
They were, and I was planning to go out and start scratch for all of the races. I thought, I'm going to start at the back. I'm going to follow everybody around, try and, get my groove, see what everyone else is doing. And the first heat went really good. So I thought, you know what, I'll just start. I was starting outside pole and I thought that's not a bad position. So I'll take it. And thanks 5 laps through, I passed the leader and then Graydon caught up to me, gave me a run for my money. But it was nerve-wracking. You could tell you were putting the pressure on me because I was starting to get sloppy every time we were going around. But yeah, those nerves still get me every time we're going on the racetrack. Like they haven't went away.
I
Is it
think
is it an excitement though, or is it like a nervous excitement, or is it actually just nerves?
No, it's nervous excitement and nervous. It's both for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I could put myself in that spot, and I was speaking with someone actually today about it, is you have all those butterflies and that angst. And I don't know, I'm fairly new to it, and I get like you're fairly new to it, but I mean, maybe veteran racers can attest to this. And I think some of them have told us where that feeling never really totally goes away. But then once you have the helmet done up, the belt's done up, and that window net goes up, it all just disappears and you focus
Yeah,
on what you got to do, right?
exactly. Once you're out there, you totally forget about all of it. You're just in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that feeling where it's just like anything else that can go on in the world does not matter at all. And it's just you
exactly.
have one job and just go.
Yeah. In a way, it's a stress maker, but a stress reliever at the same
Exactly.
time.
And
Yeah.
that's only certain people, like us racers get it.
Yeah.
That's why it feels right when it's happening. And it's um something, I guess it would be like taking karate or something like that. There's like a degree of confidence because it's something that not everybody can do. And speaking to what Cam said, like you're basically your first day on the job, you're able to see victory lane. So I mean, in terms of a confidence booster, I mean, you're not going racing every day, but like you can carry that as something that kind of keeps wind in your sails all day, every day when you're racing or not.
Yeah, that definitely made me a lot more confident. It showed me that I should be on the racetrack and I shouldn't just quit. Told me
No.
I should keep going for sure. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
totally.
imagine there may have been a moment then, since you mentioned that, there maybe you did feel like, oh my God, this sucks. I mean, you did have, I think you got yourself a big fender bender a little bit in the season, and from what I remember from this conversation that I had with a co-host of mine, that the rest of the competitors didn't let you quit. They came
Yeah.
to your aid.
Yeah. They didn't really give me an option. They just came over and said, like, let us fix your car. And I was kind of discouraged after like hitting the wall. Like, I got out and I looked at the car and I was pretty upset because it was pretty heavily damaged. And they came over and they said, like, I got the parts, we'll help you fix it. Because my dad and brother were also racing. So when they're racing, it's hard for me because I don't have a lot of help.
Mhm.
But when they came over and offered, I couldn't turn them down. They just did it anyway. So yeah, it worked out really good.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like you had a choice there, I don't think.
Yeah.
But leading up to that, though, I remember you were saying like how good the car felt, and you were just digging harder for more, right? Like you weren't like out of shape, or I mean, like you were just digging harder for more, and that's just
Yeah.
no pain, no gain, right?
Yeah. Well, ever since that first wreck that we were in, the car did not handle the same after that first night. Like I was battling it hard
Yeah.
for a couple nights. Finally got it figured out. Went out. I guess I pushed it a little bit too hard, smacked the wall, and then that's when I got a little bit discouraged. Yeah.
What do you think about Sauble Speedway in terms of how it drives?
I think it drives really nice. I went to Varney. I
Okay,
can't say I like Sauble a lot better than I liked Varney. Varney was intense. Sauble's very smooth, not crazy amount of banking. So I liked Sauble.
definitely shows the difference. I mean, actually, funny enough, you both have actually raced full throttle and Sauble. So,
Yeah.
but Savannah, what was the end goal for you last year?
I just wanted to get a lot of seat time, learn a lot going into next year. I really didn't want to go out and, wreck anyone. I just wanted to stay out of everyone's way, find my way on the track,
Mhm.
make sure I was good at it before I kept going, like I said earlier. So, and I ended up doing pretty good. Finished sixth in points for my first year. I was really impressed with that. And like Graydon said, I was rookie of the year too. So it went like way better than I was expecting.
Yeah, I'd say it turned out pretty well. And I want to
Yeah,
double back to the full throttle thing because that was how you spent your birthday. And I just wanted you to kind of tell that from your point of view because that's not necessarily a normal way for a girl to spend her birthday.
I know.
But
Yeah,
you had one heck of a good day by the sound of it. So
I
tell us
did.
what you did.
So I was out for dinner the night before with my friend, and I was on Facebook, and Brady posted something. And as usual, we all kind of go back and forth on each other's posts.
Yeah.
And one of the lowball guys actually commented to me and said, "Bring your car out." And I said, "Oh, well, that's kind of not a bad idea." But it was the championship night. So I was like, I don't want to go out, I don't want to intervene on the championship night. And then I thought about it and I thought, heck, why not? So I brought a different car, never drove it before. I've never drove standard before and went to a track I've never raced at before. And I only got 5 laps of practice and went out and think I made it about 30 laps until someone hit my tire and then I was kind of done. I was stuck waiting for a caution and it never came out. But it was
Oh,
it was fun.
yeah. So to review, you got up in the morning, you
Yeah.
decide you're going to teach yourself manual transmission, take a
Yep.
couple of hot laps around the shop, load up, head to Verney, take a few laps of practice and go race that thing. So that's pretty friggin' awesome.
It was pretty, yeah, it was I don't know if it was a smart decision, but it was a fun one. I don't have any regrets about it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Well,
that
we're in
is pretty
racing. It's
cool.
not pretty smart to do it. So
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
true.
make
That's
didn't
true.
make much sense, but it's good. I mean, that you got out there. You got obviously some laps at Sauble. Our plans to do potentially races Grand Bend or Delaware or any other track, or are you just focusing right now on Sauble?
Right now I'm focused on Sauble. Sauble's where my heart is. Um, I'm not deep into the what are they? The invitationals right now. I'm trying to get more seat time before I involve myself with that many cars right now. But yeah, I'm just mainly focused on Sauble and running for points at Sauble right now.
By all accounts, it sounds as like this season's going to be very different than what you guys dealt with last year.
Hmm.
Um, Early kind of looking is that the Epic Racewear Bone Stock division is not going to be as small as it was last year. In fact, it's looking that potentially it's got a double
Yep.
the amount of cars that you had last year. Um, in your experience last year, who did you find that was not just a leader on the track, but in the paddock as well?
Like the hard one to beat, you mean, type thing?
Somebody that was hard to beat, somebody that was very helpful to you, somebody who was basically the leader, if there is one, for the bone stock division. Somebody you could lean on for not just on the racetrack. We don't always want to lean on people on the racetrack because damage happens, but
Hmm.
off track for that help.
Honestly, I would say there's a few of them. I mean, Pat Fair, obviously on track. Off track, I got to talk to him a lot this summer. He's a really great guy. We got to pit beside each other, so we got to talk a lot. I would say Alex and Brady too. Like they're both fast and they both helped me like tremendously off the track. Fixing my car that night, Alex is always helping me in the tire shed. Like they give me lots of advice too, and then the campground crew, I would say as well.
Yeah.
Got to watch out for that campground crew though. They're a
Yeah,
bunch of crazy
great,
guys. The guys
crazy,
that
but
they
they're great. Yeah, I
the
like
guys
them.
that they hire,
That's why I
the guy
fit in so good.
the guys that they hire to drive their car, man.
Yeah,
Jeez. What a bunch of schmucks.
I fit the bill. Crazy but good guys.
yep, yep.
That sounds all right, eh?
Yep, absolutely. So Further to the whole conversation, we were at the general meeting there a couple of weeks ago, and speaking to the kind of the changes to the series, but just that feeling of a really good atmosphere and that type of thing. I don't think that's going to change, right?
No, we got a great group of guys and girl. Maybe there'll be another girl next year too.
Yeah.
But like the great thing about Sauble is we're all friends.
Hmm.
And even Brad being the general manager, I consider him as one of our friends too.
Yeah,
He's
he's an
really
all right
good.
guy. I don't care what
Yeah.
anybody says.
Yep, he is a really good guy. He'll do anything to help us out. Like at the meeting, all he cared about was listening to everyone's opinions. He wanted everyone's, not just one person's. He wanted to hear what everyone had to say.
That's true.
So yeah, we got a really solid group of people at Sauble.
It's definitely for you coming in as a rookie driver and having the GM of the track give a shit about your opinion. That's got to feel like you're actually listened to and
Yeah, for
worthy of.
sure.
And a lot of tracks, I don't think that experience. Obviously there's a difference. Obviously, you guys got a lot of friendship and not as many drivers out there, but
Hmm.
this year, Savannah, you obviously started off very well last year. It'd be kind of hard to top that.
I know,
But
yeah.
maybe
Yep.
a feature win to start. That would be kind of
Yeah.
nice. But um, plans for this year, obviously, sixth was last year in points. But aside from beating Graydon Bunn every race that you can, what is the ultimate goal for you this year?
Um, like you said, feature win, that's the top of my list. I want to be hopefully top three every weekend, faster lap times. Uh, that's basically it. I want to better myself next year.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely beating Graydon Bunn though. It's number one.
Three speed, yeah.
There.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Written
right.
I
on
don't hate
t-shirt.
that nickname at all. That's like the happiest accident ever.
Yeah.
Um, so we're talking the track. You're an emerging figurehead of the track. People know who Savannah Findlay is, and you've also kind of aligned yourself with an organization that we like to align ourselves with, in the Ladies of the Oval and the new calendar. And
Yeah.
we got Miss March on the show this week. So talk about the Ladies of the Oval a little bit and what that means to you as a female racer, Savannah.
I think Ladies of the Oval is great promoting all these really good race car drivers. It was really cool to be a part of that calendar and the coloring book too.
Yeah, the coloring book too. That's
Was,
right.
I just saw that this weekend and I went through it and it's really cool.
That's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're immortalized in black and white, but
Yeah.
people can color you any which way they want.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, and that also brings up I really want to know this from a rookie perspective. I know Graydon's experience when he went to Full Throttle, he was just blown away and how cool it was. But how about for yourself, as a rookie driver, getting to do the autograph sessions, and seeing all, I think there's pictures with you with all sorts of people coming up, and
Yeah.
it's I mean, I can't imagine it's got to be an insane feeling to see all these people wanting your autograph.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like a lot of the kids like coming to me, I think because I'm a girl
Hmm.
and my car's
Yep.
purple.
Yeah.
But no, it's really cool getting to talk racing to them and, being a role model to them and showing them that it can be done. Like
Yeah.
you can be a girl and you can be good at racing. You can be just as good as the guys.
Hmm.
Showed that real quick, right? Got out there and got it in the first chance that you had. And obviously, there's a lot of great positive to come. And we are obviously a huge supporter of you, being an SNS racer. And it was honestly, it's awesome to hear all the great stuff that happens that's happening at Sauble
Hmm.
and with yourself, for sure. We always like to have this opportunity for racers on the show to shout out anybody that they can, um, that helps the program. And that's uh, any partnerships on the car, any people, crew members, people in their life that make it easy to go to the racetrack or make it a little bit better if it's difficult. So this is your time to shout those people out.
Well, that's a lot of people to mention.
We
So,
got time, Savannah. We
yeah,
got time.
Well, I want to thank you guys first of all, because you guys do an insane amount for the racing community. So you guys, thank you. Epic Racewear, I would like to say thank you to sponsoring the Bone Stock class at Sauble. I want to thank Sauble Speedway, all of the staff at Sauble, all the fans that come out. I got to thank my dad, most importantly, for getting me into the sport and getting me to love the sport so much. My brother, my Nana and Papa, they helped me build the car actually. They helped me get it there every weekend. They helped me, my mom too. All my sponsors that came aboard for the first season. So I got to thank Corey and Two Speed Motorsports, Hilltop Dentistry, Grey Bruce Peninsula Carpentry Company, Richard's Auto Service, and Days Go By Photography.
Awesome. I have to bring it at just touching on the companies and the partners and stuff like that. And your car also won Best Appearing Car in 2024 in the Bone Stock
Yes,
division. You guys
that
always
reminds me.
come with beautiful cars.
Yeah, so that is Image Wraps all the way. Image Wraps is amazing. They do all of our cars, and we have a lot of cars. So
Well, just for
he
pops,
is.
I'll do the hat dance there.
You got it on
So
the
yeah,
front of the shirt
Craig.
there too, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all over the place, but he's awesome.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much. Now, how can people tune into your journey each and every week? Do you have social media that people can follow?
Honestly, just my Facebook. That's all I have. I just started Facebook shortly after I started racing just to follow along with everything that was
That's
going
what
on.
I did too.
Yeah. I never had it, but I thought, no, I'm missing out on too much. I got to get it now. So
Just be prepared because Graydon started with no social media. Now look at him.
yeah,
Can't get
that's
him
true.
off of it.
Junkie. Yeah.
Well, obviously, this has been an awesome episode. One of the things I hope to do in the summer is to get up there and see
Yep.
a race in person. It's a bit of a distance, bit of a hike, but we said it before. Our buddy Brad's doing some pretty great stuff out of the beach, and I mean
Yep.
the track just it looks like such a great place, and it does it. So we're gonna try and get up there, and obviously we'll be racing with our boy Graydon Bunn up there, be battling for podiums and wins. And if you guys wreck together, I don't know who I pick in the fight there. So it's be interesting for sure. But for somebody who was a little nervous, you did it.
Yeah,
That wasn't so bad, right?
It was fun. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
there we go. I'll be plenty more to come here on Stickers and Scuffs. We got 2 more episodes in 2024, Graydon Bunn. But is there anything you want to say before we wrap it up with Savannah
Well,
Findlay?
it's, as I said at the start of the show, we've kind of had this set up. It's been a little while in the making. I'm glad we could finally make it happen. And it's something that we've talked about on our own privately, Savannah, is that we're forever connected by June 15th, 2024, when we each got our first taste of victory for the first time. And that's something that's pretty cool, that a friendship was sort of forged from that day on. And I can't wait to go back to the beach in 2025 and go door handle to door handle with you again, hopefully for another win.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited.
Thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That is Savannah Findlay of Sauble Speedway in the Epic Racewear Bone Stocks division here on Stickers and Scuffs.